So, the film starts showing Javier, who has a luxurious house and a car which makes him look very rich apparently, but he has not had any job for a long time. Due to this, the financial condition of his household is very bad. Javier appeared in many job interviews but could not get selected in any of them. One evening, when he returned home sad, his wife advised him to sell his luxurious house and car. Javier had to agree to this even though he did not want to. She had also fired her housekeeper, who was very sad because of losing her job. She threw duplicate keys on Javier and left from there. Javier had now shifted to a small apartment. He also joined a short course so that his profile could be improved and he could get more job opportunities. Along with this, he continued to appear for interviews. He faced failure in many of them, but finally he got a job. He was very happy, but only till the time he came to know that he had to work for the first 6 months as an intern at this company without any salary. It means that he will have to work for free for experience. Javier had become very disappointed by this time. He refuses this job and leaves. While leaving, he finds those keys in his car which his housekeeper had thrown on his face. He picked up those keys and turned towards his old house. He stood outside for a long time, and when he noticed that the new residents had left the house, he entered the same house hiding from everyone. Javier sees the picture of the new owner in this house. He gazes a beautiful view from this house which he never forgot, and he spends a lot of time here, which made him feel better, and then he went to his current home. He came again the next day. Today he also started searching this house. He found many documents and red-colored token in the house. This token was of a rehab center. To know who used to go there and why, Javier turns on their computer. From their computer, Javier gets a lot of information about them. Like a year ago, this family had an accident because the owner of this house was drunk. That's why his driving license had been cancelled for 1 year. Here he also gets to know the owner's schedule for the whole day, and Javier also gets to know that the new owner was going to go to his rehab center the next day at 3 p.m. The next day Javier also reaches that rehab center where everyone goes to get rid of their addiction. That owner had also come there. Seeing Javier here for the first time, the people there started questioning him too. Javier started inventing a false story. He said that he is an alcoholic, which has driven his wife and daughter away. His story was closely matching with the new owner of his house. That's why he immediately started noticing Javier, and this was actually Javier's plan. Soon both of them talk and become good friends. We get to know the name of this boy is Tomas. The next day Javier goes to Tomas' house again, turns on his computer and makes many changes in his schedule. Now because the schedule was linked with his mobile phone, so his mobile schedule is also changed. Due to the change in Tomas' calendar, he reaches very late to pick up his daughter from school, and due to this his wife and daughter, his family, get very angry with him. Due to this day, Tomas had become upset. He was making a lot of effort to fix his family. The next day also he goes to rehabilitation session, and here he meets Javier again. After the group discussion, these people come back to the coffee shop where Tomas shares a lot of things with Javier about his family. And he also shows his family's picture and also tells Javier to show his family's picture. Then Javier says that right now I don't have a picture, but I will definitely show it tomorrow. Their friendship grows so much that Tomas invites Javier to his house. Javier feels so happy at this time as if some of his mission has been completed. Here now he meets his old gardener who asks him, "Whom have you come to meet?" He did not want anyone to know that he meets Tomas. That's why he said that some of my documents still received to my old address. I have just come to pick them up. Now he enters the house. Tomas welcomes him warmly, but till now Tomas does not know that earlier this house used to belong to Javier. Javier spends time talking with them, has dinner and leaves. Next day when Tomas was leaving for office, his gardener came and asked him if the old owner had come here yesterday to take some of his bills. Tomas said no, nothing like that happened. Now gardener apologizes to Tomas and steps aside, but he had understood that something is definitely going on in Javier's mind. He had come to meet Tomas yesterday, but he probably does not want to tell anyone about this. On the same day, it is shown that Javier deliberately crashes his car, and then he quickly calls Tomas for his help. At this time, Javier had a bottle of alcohol in his hand. Seeing this, Tomas felt that he had caused this accident after getting drunk. When Tomas took the bottle from Javier's hand, some drops fell on Tomas as well. Tomas started explaining to him that despite joining rehab, if you do this work, then it is not good at all. Your addiction will not go away just like this. Look, I am explaining to you, I am allergic to peanuts. If I eat even one peanut, I will die. You should also think of drinking in the same way. If you drink, you will die. Javier tells him that I did not want to drink. But yesterday when I came to your house, I saw how well you maintain your life. You have a family, you are also the vice president of a company, but I neither have a job nor my family is supporting me. I could not control my sorrow, so I drank. Tomas says that it is not what you are seeing. I have also worked very hard to balance everything, and the company where I am the vice president is not actually mine, it belongs to my father-in-law. Javier listens to everything and says to him, "Okay, I need your phone for some time. My phone is out of battery, and I have to call someone to tow the car here." Tomas gives him the phone, but before calling, he also sends an email to himself. Why he did this will be revealed later. During all this, he also got a promise from Tomas that you should not tell anything about this to your wife after going home. I do not know what she will think about me. Tomas agreed to this also. Now when he went home, his wife smelled alcohol from his clothes. She burst into angry. She felt that Tomas is not serious about his family. He has again started his antics due to which his family had troubled earlier, and here Tomas has to tell his wife that it was not me who had drunk, but Javier had. I just helped him. After a while we are shown Javier, who receives a call from his gardener at that time. And he says that I have come to know that you had come to your house to meet Tomas, and not to collect any bills. If you want me to keep it secret, then come and meet me tomorrow. Javier was forced to meet him. The gardener said to him that I know your intentions regarding Tomas are not good. If you want me not to tell the police about you, then you can also work for me. You can bring me the clothes of Tomas' daughter. Hearing this, Javier got very angry that how mean a man he was. But he did not want to spoil his plan's work. At that time when there is no one at his house, he did not carry it out yet. Tomas' wife returned home. He got very scared. The interesting thing is that Tomas' wife was going to call Javier at this time. She wanted to tell him something. As she made the call, Javier's phone rang. She heard the ringtone too, but then thinking it to be hallucination, she did her work and left from there. Finally, Javier was saved. After a while, we see that Javier and Tomas' wife have met in a restaurant where Tomas' wife tells him that I don't want you to meet Tomas. I don't want us to get into any big trouble like before. Earlier also, due to his alcohol habit, we had a very bad accident. We were saved in that accident, but now I don't want Tomas to get into the habit of drinking again by staying with you. Here, Javier plays a trick with her and tells her that it was not me who drank, but it was Tomas himself. He also shows her an email from Tomas in which it was written that come here quickly, I am in trouble. This is actually the same email, which Javier sent on his phone at the same time after taking Tomas' phone, which means he had already thought of this whole plan. Now at home, we see that a terrible argument takes place between Tomas and his wife due to this misunderstanding. Javier receives a parcel at his home, in which we see that there was pepper spray and peanut spray. He very cleverly injects the peanut spray inside the pepper spray, and he throws away the rest of the stuff. Javier was doing all this at that time. He did not know that his wife is keeping an eye on him. He wanted to take this to Tomas' wife, but he suspected that his own wife had started following him. So, he went to his course center. When Javier's wife saw him sitting in the class, she relaxed and left from there. After this, Javier comes to meet the gardener. He gives him Tomas' daughter's clothes, but now his demand had increased even more. He tells Javier to install this camera in Tomas' daughter's room. Javier felt that he is becoming a threat for him. So, he killed the gardener cleverly that everyone thought that the gardener's death was an accident, and Javier was not trapped at all. After this, he goes to Tomas' office. He wanted to meet Tomas, but Tomas was very angry because Javier had lied to Tomas' wife the previous day, due to which there was a misunderstanding between them. In a fit of rage, Tomas beats Javier so badly that his mouth and nose start bleeding. In such a condition, Javier does not go to get bandaged, but he goes to Tomas' wife and tells her, look what your husband did to me. He tells another lie that Tomas had seen both of us sitting in the restaurant, and now he feels that both of us are having an affair. He tells Tomas' wife, I feel that Tomas' alcohol addiction is increasing more now. He may harm you in a state of intoxication and rage, so, I have this pepper spray, you should keep it. This was the same pepper spray in which he had put peanut solution. After giving this, he comes to his house and tells his wife that I have some urgent work, I am going out of the city for a few days. Although his wife kept asking him where are you going, but he left quickly. After this, he called Tomas' wife and said, I know that your daughter and you are big fans of gymnasts. I can introduce you to the famous gymnast. Hearing this, Tomas' wife became very happy and got ready to go with Javier. They take a photo with the gymnast as if it is a family, and the Javier deliberately sends this picture to Tomas. Seeing this picture, Tomas sank into sadness, the grief left him in a bad state, and he drank again today after months. This was what Javier wanted. He wanted to convince his wife that he still drinks, and by doing all this, he forced Tomas to drink, and in this way his wife got convinced that her husband never stopped drinking, but he was fooling her. Before Tomas' wife could react, Tomas himself got angry because he had seen both of them coming with Javier. He started beating his wife. Tomas' wife did not find any other way to save herself. She remembered the pepper spray given by Javier, which she took it out from the drawer after moving ahead, and she quickly sprayed it on Tomas. Now, because it had peanut solution in it, Tomas immediately got an allergic reaction, and he started having trouble breathing. Tomas' wife thinks that he is dead. In panic, she phones Javier, and she calls him to her house. Javier first cools her down, and he sends her to the room. Then he comes to Tomas and sees that he was still alive, but he was writhing in pain. But Javier did not want to see Tomas alive, so, he kills him by pressing his hands over his mouth. He was already wearing gloves, which means he had come with the intention of killing Tomas. And then Tomas finally dies. Now the scene jumps ahead by several months. We come to know after killing Tomas, he took everything as his house, even his family, and he settled his life. We see Javier's wife comes to meet him here, whom he had divorced by now. She tells him that I know that you have killed Tomas because I saw you when you mixed the peanut solution in the pepper spray. If I want, I can still go and give this statement to the police. Javier resists her blackmail and tells her that you can do whatever you want if you want a bright future for your son, then you will not do this because I will stop giving you money. Even after everything, if you still determine to pursue it, then do it. Now I am not afraid. I have a lot of money. I will hire the biggest lawyer and win this case and you will get nothing. After this, Javier's ex-wife leaves from there and Javier now comes to his old house which he After this, Javier's ex-wife leaves from there and Javier now comes to his old house which he had sold earlier but now he had owned it again. There he loves Tomas, wife and daughter who are now his wife and daughter. Javier is happy with both of them, his life is now settled, and the movie ends here showing just this.